What's the best way to earn and spend Genki Force power currency in Madden 25 Ultimate Team? You got questions, I got answers. Let's get after it. Now, Soul family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. On the screen right here is a $10 PlayStation gift card. If you want Xbox tomorrow, it is simple. Scroll down, drop a like. It takes you maybe 2 seconds. All right, now let's get this one started by talking about acquiring power currency in this game. There's multiple ways you can do it. I'm going to talk about the free ways really quickly. Then we'll talk about the cheapest way to buy it. And then the second part of this video, we're going to talk about what to spend it on, because there's one thing that's a necessity and a couple other offers that I really like. Now, quickly, the free ways you guys get power currency in this game are by going through and playing your solo challenges, which are a necessity. Play through all 20 of these, get some progress on your field pass. But the way you're realistically gonna start to get this currency in bulk is by buying it. Now, I'm assuming most of you guys know this, but the Genki Force cards in this game, instead of quick selling for training points, they are going to quick sell for power currency, and each overall is going to sell for a different amount of this currency. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is go through each of the overalls to tell you which one is the best value and the best bang for your buck to get you the most power at the cheapest amount of coins. Now, starting it off with the lower overall, 90 overall Genki Force players, if you go through and buy these cards at about 30,000 coins, which is their going rate on the market, you're going to be getting a card that quick sells for 80 power currency. Now, when we do 30,000 divided by 80, that gives you a number of 375. That essentially means you're spending 375 coins for every singular power currency you receive. Now, that's the 90 overall players. Let's go through, take a look at the 93s and the 96s to determine which of those numbers is going to be the lowest. We want to spend the least amount of coins possible for every single piece of power currency we're able to get. Now, when it comes to the 93 overall players, if you buy these cards at about 100,000 coins, which I'm telling you is very, very doable, you're getting 310 power per player. When we do the math on that, that means you're spending 322 coins per power, a lot less than the 375 that we saw with the 90s. And finally, when it comes to your 96 overall players, if you buy one of these cards at 430,000 coins, there's one for 420 right here. If you buy at 430, you get 1,220 power. That equates to 352 coins per power. Now, the answer to this question is pretty simple. The best and most effective way of getting power currency in this game is going to be buying 93 overall players at the cheapest price possible. Now, if you're buying close to 100k, you're going to be ensuring you're getting the best coin per power ratio. And just to show you in today's video, this 93 overall Troy Anderson, we just bought him at about 100,000 coins. Even if you spend up to 110k, you're actually still getting a better deal than the 90s and the 96s. We're going to go through and quick sell this card for 310 power points right here. Now, the second part of this video, what do you guys want to be spending this power currency on? This is definitely the more exciting part of this video, and the first thing that I think is a necessity is upgrading your Cameron Jordan 86 overall up until a 94 overall player. And the reason why I say you don't necessarily need to get this card to a 95 is because getting Cam Jordan from his lowest overall, the 86, all the way up to a 94 is going to cost you 510 power points. But if you want to get the card up to a 95, you got to spend 910 power points, which means you're spending 400 power to make this final upgrade from a 94 to a 95. And in terms of the boost you're going to get, all you're getting is a +1 to every single stat to make this upgrade. So realistically, I think it is a non-negotiable. Get this card up to a 94 overall player. If you want to go past that, you can, but it's going to cost you a good bit of power to just get a +1 upgrade in this game, which I don't know if that's fully worth it. Getting him to a 94 absolutely is worth it. The unique thing about this card is the fact that he can play literally any position. Want him to play left end? He can do that. Want him to play defensive tackle? He can do that. Want him to play right guard? He can do that. This card is going to have a good bit of value because you can throw him in as a 93 speed left end right here, or if you want to, toss this man as an offensive lineman. Every single stat on this card is going to be nice. His run blocking stats are nice. His pass blocking stats are nice. He's going to have a lot of long-term value on your team. That's why I think this upgrade is a necessity. Now, the final +1 to get this card to a 95 overall is kind of going to be up to you. It's going to cost you 400 power to make that single upgrade. And in terms of how much 400 power costs, well, we just did the math on that. We know you're getting power at like 322 coins per if you're buying it, which means 400 power right here is going to cost you about 128k in coin value for a +1. That's a lot. I think getting to the 94 is worth it for sure, but to a 95, I'm not fully sure. And also, once you get this card for your team, he's going to get some solid 0 AP abilities, 0 AP no outsiders. We will absolutely put that on this card. I mean, why not? It's a free ability. If we want to go through and take a look at his other stuff, he gets a lot of 1 AP abilities, which those are obviously super solid. Now, once you get your Cam Jordan, which is going to be a necessity right here, let's talk going through the power store. What else do you guys want to be spending your power on? Well, we can use our number of 322 coins per power to make some pretty good determinations inside the store and see what seems worth it and what seems not worth it. Now, first things first, the 96 overall fantasy pack at 1,880 power. That is a lot. If you go through and apply the 322 number that we found earlier in this video, that's about 600,000 coins in coin value to open up the 96. That's pretty expensive. The 96 overall PNT is about 300k in coin value, also pretty expensive right here. Now, realistically, in terms of these offers, I'm not moved by too many of them. The 90 overall fantasy pack is solid. The 93 overall fantasy pack is solid if you guys are going through and looking to convert your power into coins at the best rate possible. I'm probably going to make a full video on that, but the best pack you guys are going to want to open is going to be the 96 overall fantasy pack if you're able to get there. Reason being, some of these champions are pretty expensive. Past that, though, the values on the auctionable and tradable stuff is all pretty uniform. The 93 and the 90 are going to return you coins and power at like the same rate right here. Now, continuing to look, there's also the power level packs, which I've talked about before and I've opened up before. These I thought would be interesting and I thought these would be good, but they're risky, man. 130 power is not cheap. 130 times 322 is like 40k you're spending on this. Now, I'm going to open it a couple of times in this video just to show you, but I think Cam Jordan is a necessity. Realistically, maybe you max that card out, we get 25 power. Oh my, that is not good. But like I was saying, maybe you max that card out, maybe you get the card to a 94, and once you get him to a 94, then I'd probably save for the 96 overall champion. I think that's your best course of action. Go through, get Cam to a 94, and then start saving your power to get this 96 pack. Now, if you want other free ways of earning power, your best bet is probably going to be this head-to-head event, which is giving you 22 power per win. Now, we know power is worth about 322 coins per power. If we apply that to this right here, 22 times 322, that's about 7,000 coins in coin value you're going to be getting per win. Is that worth it? It's interesting. I think this mode is solid. It's good, but not great. It's fun to try. I've probably won like 4 games so far, and it's a mode that I'm going to play casually. I'm not really going to grind super aggressively. I'm going to play it, but it's not like the Super Bowl run event, which was a necessity and super worth the coins. But yeah, that is absolutely everything you guys got to know when it comes to earning power and spending it in the best way possible. Takeaways from this video: if you want to buy power, get 93s at close to 100k, and in terms of spending it, upgrade your Cam Jordan to a 94 first, and then save your power for a 96 overall BND pack. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm out. Love y'all. See ya. Peace.